Hey guys, this is Breaking Boredom. This is my first commentary on a gameplay. You'll see I'm playing Allods online. Currently spec'd as a level 46 Acid Summoner. Just doing a guild run on Astral 2 of the Isle of the Damned Allod. This Allod isn't all that hard, especially with the group I've got. I got Suppress, Oklini, 2 healers, 1 spec for DPS tanking, the other one's a full healer. I got a Psy, another summi here, and a paladin. Now, like I said, this group here is really not going to be too hard of an Allod. In my other videos, you'll notice I was previously spec'd as a vamp summi. They are great for soloing. They have good off heals, good DPS, but the problem with them I find is that you run out of mana really quickly halfway through a boss fight. You're out of mana. Sometimes you don't have buffs. Right now, you'll notice my mana is a little bit high. Usually not that high. Usually not sitting at 17. Usually sitting about 13. And as a vamp summoner, that's only about 4 attacks there. So you can run out of mana pretty quick. The Acid Summoner here has its advantages and disadvantages. Aura potency increases my damage by about 15%, but also knocks about 50% off my heals. Also, in this current spec, I can't heal as well as I could on a vamp summi. Some of my other videos here, you'll see me healing Astral 2 parties. Some Acid Summoners can do it. Right now, I don't have the gear, and I don't have the stat points and skills here to heal an A2 party as an Acid spec. It's kind of hard to do. There's 2 ways to really run Acid Summoner, and it's either single target or multiple target. Acid Spit, single target, focuses more damage, 1 person. Acid Splash, multi-target, kind of hits like an AoE effect, kind of like a bubble. You'll probably see it here eventually. Now, the thing I like about this game is it's different. A lot of the bosses are interesting. The game can be challenging at times, sometimes not so much. I have to excuse my yawning. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning here. It's a Sunday, so it's my relaxing day before work. Yeah. Now, this boss here, the hardest part about him is he spawns the ads. Now, you do have to, you'll see us walk around taking out the other zombies around him. If you don't do that, they just kind of get pulled into the fight, and it makes everything really interesting. Now, not too many healers are spec'd as a tank. Well, you can't even really say he Suppressed there is spec'd as a tank. He just does enough damage that he can hold aggro. And the healers, lovely little things there. They actually get to wear plate in this game, so they can take some pretty good hits. Now, see if you'll notice now, you'll see right to the right of the main boss there, a couple of ads spawned. Really not too hard. Pop an AoE. Couple attacks and they're pretty much dead. Now let's see here. There's actually the other summoner here. I forgot here. He's also acid spec'd. Poor paladins. They've taken so many beatings in the last couple patches. Let's take a look around here. We're doing a guild one right here. And it's when we run out for guilds, we use some of the loot we pick up to fund numerous different things that we do. So you'll see me passing on a lot of gear, if you've ever wondered why that is. No, but I definitely have to say I am enjoying the new spec I have. It's lots of fun. A little bit harder to solo out and grind things, but overall just kill everything a lot quicker. Now, we do have the new patch coming out next month sometime. We're hoping around the 20th, maybe even sooner. Level cap's going to be raised to 51. You're actually eventually going to be able to do a dual spec, and I already know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go DPS, probably acid build, and then I'm going to go to healer summoner. I've actually done it quite well, quite successfully. is you turn the summoner, which is normally a DPS class, into a full healer. The good thing about it is it's mainly a heal over time class at that point with a couple good main healing spells. Not so great in GT as healers have a spell called Circle of Healing, where we have Plague of Mending. Plague of Mending has something pretty much called antibodies. You have to wait a certain amount of time before you can pop it again, and in GT that can be a party killer. Now we're coming up on another boss here. I've always really enjoyed this boss. Really not too hard, but it's a two-stage boss. Once we clear off these zombies here, what we actually have to do is there's a little area around here. You can see in the pond here, he's actually usually sitting about the middle of it. See little cursed toads. Now some of these bosses and most of these Allods have a buff on them. You actually have to circle around them and take out all the little adds before you kill them, or the fight's just that much harder. Now, the thing I like about this boss is once you get him down to a certain percent of life, he'll actually suck you into his stomach. Then you actually have to beat his stomach. You gotta kill him from the inside, and then he spits you back out. Like I said, some of these boss fights, they can be complicated or hard with the group you're running, or if you've got a good enough group, really easy. Excuse me, yawning once again. Yeah, that's really about it for this little section here. This boss fight usually doesn't take too long. Clearing out the adds around him pretty much take about the same time as actually killing him does. Yeah, you actually see me if you look down there talking to my party here. I borrowed one of my guildmates' builds here. It's a really good build, but the way my stats are set up right now, I'm kind of evened out everywhere. I was set up for off healing and DPS. Right now I'm just spec'd as DPS. Most people will dump all of their stat points into luck and intelligence. I have mine all over the place so I can kind of do everything. Jack of all trades, master of none, I suppose, is the best way to put it. So what I have to do is I have to move I currently have rubies in Perception and Faith. I'm going to move them to something called Call of the Grave. What that does for me is when I get it is, as soon as the enemy's health drops below 50%, my Acid Bolt is going to do an extra 30% damage. And it's a pretty useful thing to have. More useful, I'd say, if you don't have the Perception and Faith rubies to take those. If you do have them, I would definitely go Call of the Grave. If you're going to follow an acid build at all. Yeah, you see here, this fight here with Snask is about to start. It doesn't take long, like I said. It's a pretty easy boss, pretty easy to down. Now, if you notice on my screen, I actually have quite a few add-ons. The one there that tells me roughly how much health he has in both percentage and the number. Gotten the add-on that pops the damage around me. I like the look of it a little bit more than just a straight number up and down on my screen. I have damage calculators, aggro calculators, dark premonition, which tells me what enemies are around me and where. Jeez. I have a mini-map add-on. I have about a whole folder just full of add-ons that have been made to the game, and the really good thing about it is they do allow you to do it. They do support it. Well, they don't really support it, but they really don't care either. Now you've seen here we've been into the stomach here, killed him pretty quick, and that fight's just about over. Now I think we'll be coming up on a break here soon. Now YouTube only lets me do 15 minutes right at the moment because I haven't confirmed too much on it yet, so soon enough here, this will be the end of video part 1. Then I'll have part 2 up as well, so you should just be able to click onto that and the rest of this Allod. Let's take a look here. yeah, I think we go up here, pull a couple more of these mobs. I think we take a quick break. Everyone mana's up. That's another good thing. I think I said a little bit earlier, but normally during that fight, those fights, I would have just ran right out of mana. Vamp is great for off healing, all that kind of. Yeah, there you just popped my current build there. Actually, popped all three. There's someone here asking about Master Summoner rubies. I really don't find them too much of an advantage. Abomination usually doesn't die. It does happen every now and then. I think actually it dies once or twice during this Allod as I say that. So, you know, kind of contradicting myself there. Let's see here. Oh, just in case I haven't said it and you don't already know, this game is completely free to play. I have not spent a dime on this game. I have level 6 runes on offense, level 4s. Just about all my gear is now legend. I bought in all of my purification scrolls, everything like that with in-game gold. You don't have to spend money on this game. If you have the time, it is completely free. I think I'm going to stop this video here soon, just after this pull, and then we'll switch to part 2 so that I don't have to upload too many videos. Like I said, this is my first commentary, so a little bit plain, a little bit dull, but sure we'll get better as we go. Alright, and well, I'm going to stop it here. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please like it and say so, and if not, tell me why. I'll try to get something better for you or change something so you like it more. Thanks once again for watching, guys. Have a good day.